Hello, Assalamualaikum, boys and girls. How are you? My name is Miss Ain, and today we're going into another topic for English Year 3, which is food, please. Okay, so today we're going to learn about there's some versus there are. All right, are you ready? Let's go. So first, before we begin, can you tell me what is your favorite food? There are lots of food that you can choose from. So can you tell me what is your favorite food? For me, my favorite food is tom yum. What about you? So now I'm going to introduce to all of you some of the vocabularies that we need to learn in this topic or in this lesson. Okay, let's go one by one. The first one is onions. So you can count the onion, right? So if there's only one, you only say onion. But if there are more than one, you said onions. Repeat after me. Onions. Next, lettuce. Lettuce. Next, chocolate. All right? You cannot really count chocolate, right? So you just say chocolate. But if it's a chocolate bar, one chocolate bar, two chocolate bars, that one you can count. But generally, when you talk about chocolate, you cannot really count it. All right? So it's chocolate. Next, sugar. Sugar. Can you count sugar? Hmm. Next, biscuits. Biscuits. All right, for biscuit, if there's only one, you say biscuit. But if there's more than one, you say biscuits. Biscuits. And last one is flour. Flour. You cannot count, right? So there's no need to add s to it. Flour. Okay? As a bonus, I'm going to share with you some other foods that we can learn together. Right. Look at this food. Can you name some of them? These are very easy, right? So let's go one by one. The first one is cake. Cake. Next is eggs. Why eggs? Because more than one. Next, milk. Milk. I like to drink milk. Next one, oranges. Okay, why oranges? Because once again, it's more than one. If there's only one, you say orange. And next one, pineapple. Pineapple. And last one, cheese. Cheese. Now let's take out your Get Smart Plus 3 book and refer to page 55. Okay, so this is the page. We're going to sing this together. Okay, so on the top, all right, on top, there are the vocabularies that we learned before. So we're going to sing a song together entitled I'm Hungry. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hungry. I'm hungry, I'm hungry. What can we make? There's some flour in the cupboard, there's some chocolate and some sugar. Let's make some biscuits. Let's make some biscuits. Let's make some biscuits now. There's some lettuce on the table. There are some tomatoes and some onions. Let's make some salad. Let's make some salad. Let's make some salad now.
So, how was the song? It's fun, right? So you can always replay if you want to sing the song once again, okay? So, in this song, there are some sentence structure that I want all of you to take notice, okay? The sentence structure is or are there's some and also there are. So when to use there's some and when to use there are. So as I asked before, when to use there's some and also there are some. I'm going to give you some examples, okay? All right, let's look at there's some. When to use there's some? You use there's some with uncountable nouns. So what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are words that you cannot count. Let's see the example. That's flower. Okay, you cannot count flower, right? So you use there's some flour on the floor. So you use theirs. Okay. Next, what about that one? That's milk. All right. So milk, once again, can you count milk? No, right? So you use there's some milk in the glass. There's some milk in the glass. And last one, that's sugar. Can you count sugar? No. So the word is, or the sentence is, there's some sugar in the jar. So now you're clear with there's some. Okay? All right. What about there are some? There are is used with countable nouns, things that you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Let's see the examples. Carrots. You can count carrots, right? So you use there are. There are some carrots on the table. Next, oranges. Okay, oranges. Can you count oranges? How many oranges are there? 4. So how do we make the sentence? There are some oranges in the basket. All right. And last one, eggs. Once again, you can count eggs. So you use there are some eggs in the fridge. All right, now let's do this exercise together. We're going to describe the food that we see using there's or there are. Okay? As I have taught you just now, there's some is used for things that you cannot count. There are for things that you can count. Okay, let's look at the fridge. Inside the fridge, okay, there are 3 types of food. Let's go with eggs. How to describe this sentence? I'm going to give you the clue. Need some eggs in the fridge. So should you use there's or there are? Good. You use there are because you can count eggs, right? What about the next one? What about this milk over here? Can you count milk? So, how to complete this sentence? There are some milk in the fridge or there's some milk in the fridge? Exactly, the answer is there's some milk in the fridge because you cannot count milk, right? Next one. What about the orange juice in the fridge? Can you count orange juice? No. So, how to complete this sentence? There are or there are some oranges or there's some orange juice. Right, there's some orange juice. Well done. So far, so good. Let's now look on the table here. There are 4 types of food, right? So let's go with the first one here. Lettuce. Lettuce. There's or there are some letters on the table? Exactly, the answer is there's some letters on the table. Well done. So the next one is this one. So can you count tomatoes? So how to complete this sentence? Need some tomatoes on the table. There's or there are? Exactly, there are because you can count tomatoes. Next, what about onions? There's or there are? You can count onions, right? So the answer is there are some onions on the table. Good job. And next one is carrots. Can you count the carrots? Yes, so the answer is there are some carrots on the table. All right, next let's look at the cupboard here. There are three types of food. Let's go with the first one. Some flour in the cupboard. There's or there are? Can you count flour? No, so the answer is there's. There's some flour in the cupboard. Next, what about sugar? Can you count the sugar? No, so the answer is there's some sugar in the cupboard. And last one, what about the chocolate? As I said before, the chocolate generally we cannot count, but if chocolate bars, yes. But in this sentence, some chocolate in the cupboard. There's or there are? Yes, there's some chocolate in the cupboard. Well done, everyone. So we have finished describing all the food in this picture. I hope you understand today's lesson. But before I go, before I leave, I want to leave you with a homework, okay? It's a very simple activity. Alright, credit to teacherfira.com for this awesome worksheet where you have to fill in the blank with there's or there are. So these are the questions. I hope you can attempt these questions in your book, okay? For my class, I want you to do it in English too. All right, English 2, there are 14 questions based on what I taught you just now. You just fill in the blank with there's or there are. You need to identify whether the nouns can be counted or no. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something from this lesson. Till then, Assalamualaikum and goodbye everyone.